Huh? We're not talking about Avengers.
That's all.
Where are you going with this, Blizzard?
Yeah, I watched The Last Dance, man. I loved it. I was just.
Point is, I've talked with Cyber Matt about this too. It's like Secret have difficulty because it's like they don't play things casually, right? I love Liquid. They're my boys, as is Blitz. They do tend to phone it in a few times in events they don't care as much about, right? Whereas Secret, they have like an inability to do so because when they lose, they get mad. When they get mad, they want to win. And
the winner's mentality, I think that's really good. The Last Dance really proves the point of that.
But you should tip, though. Michael Jordan never tipped. You should tip your waitress in America.
Does it sometimes happen that they are casually playing, they lose, and then they get really mad at each other? Or they just always try hard?
Well, I think it's just natural to not like losing.
Of course.
I think it's more because I'm the same way. Unfortunately, I had to.
I couldn't tell.
I had to become more accustomed to losing than Puffy did. But the worst is you can't lose and like feel good about it. I don't care if it's for nothing more than pride. You know, if you're playing a scrim, you should play to win.
It doesn't matter. Even if you're playing with your friends 5-on-5 unranked.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You lose, you still feel bad.
The worst was playing with people. You'd scrim, you'd want to try a hero. They wouldn't like the draft. The game ends. Wait like a beat or two, and it's like, yeah, we can't win this game. The draft, like, we can't win with this draft. And I'm just like, well, you know, not with that attitude. God damn it. We could try to find a way to win. We could learn something. But if we just phone it in and take the L, you know, where are we going to go from here? I'm glad I don't play anymore. Bristleback first pick again.
Bristleback first picked. The hero is strong. Like you said it before. I believe this is your top 3 carries at the moment. And in that last game, yeah, Zibe did play it, but it was still, I think, the highest priority when it comes to the farming, right? He was on the safe lane as well with Bottle. I like the hero. Perhaps you can adjust the itemization a little bit here and there, but overall, when you reach that late game, his damage potential and his survivability just puts you way over other heroes.
But this time he doesn't have a Kotal and he's playing against a Tusk. Tusk and physical damage in general in the early stages of the game is actually really good against this hero, right? Especially the burst damage that the Tusk provides. You kill him pretty fast, you don't get quill sprayed that much, so I definitely like Secret's answer to this, though I'm not sure about the Enchantress.
I was going to say, Warpath isn't purgeable, right?
It's not.
It's not, yeah, because unless it was changed, I always considered Bristle a counter to Ench.
Yeah, but this is your position 5 Puppy Ench. You don't really care that much about that. What I would care about in a game such as this one is that I'm playing Void Spirit into an Ench, and Void Spirit's shield is purgeable, so you can take it down with the Enchantresses.
This is the hero Harry Freak mentioned earlier, the Necro into the Bristle, one of the few 1-to-1 counters that's still pickable. I think traditionally it's always been LC, Necro,
Slark.
and OD. Slark...
It did really well today as well.
True, but as a... I don't know, OD Slark to me are just too slow to really bank on being able to beat a Bristle if they can just, you know...
So I was under the same exact impression until today when Fly to Moon won versus Virtus.pro with the Slark. And they have a player that just constantly plays Slark. So if you're good enough, I think the hero still can do well versus that Bristle.
Gotcha.
Shadow Demon. Yeah. So we have that Purge now as well.
Really good against the Necro. Yep. You have Save for the Scythe, which is quite easy to land on with a 1.5 second travel time. And I will say, Z-Freak is playing from America, so the ping could be an issue. It's nice that you got the whole second and a half to make that disrupt play.
Yeah, the only problem is those poisons, man. With a little bit of ping, they can look a little wonky. Suddenly you can't hit all 5 of them.
Hey, even Shaq missed 1 out of every 3 free throws, Lizard. Ember Spirit, the selection. We just can't go a game without seeing multiple spirits, can we?
I think this is very smart. You have 1 and 2, Ember and the Necro. Both of them do really well in lane against the Void Spirit, especially the Necrophos. And I guess if you see it's a position 3 Void Spirit, you just send the Necro to him. If you see it's a position 2, you send him there. And if Necro has a good game here, even though you have the Purge, I still don't see him dying to these heroes if he gets a good start. So I definitely like the Ember because both of those heroes are flexible.
That last game actually shook my confidence in knowing this matchup, Ember versus Void Spirit, because I actually think Ember should do well here. You have a lot of catch, a lot of reach for the Void Spirit. It's one of, I don't know, there's like 10 heroes that can actually follow and catch Void Spirit after he uses all his spells.
And I really love when you have a hero like Tusk, because you consider Ember and Necro, right? They're both heroes that have get out of jail free cards if they don't get 100 to 0'd. So hard save mechanics like Oracle, like Tusk function super well, especially when you consider that Yule's Remnant combo we saw land multiple kills. You try and do that on Ember here, he gets snowballed, well, he's just going to escape no problem. A Jakiro. I love this hero, but I always like to play it core. I am not a huge fan of it against Ember and Tusk.
Perhaps not versus Ember, but in this particular game, you are playing versus a Tusk. It's
for the Snowball Ice Path?
For the Snowball Ice Path and also for the laning stage. You're one of rare position 5s that's tanky enough to deal with him. Plus you have 2 spells that slow his attack animation. You have Dual Breath and Breathe Fire. Dual Breath and what's the third spell? Liquid Fire, yeah. So because of that, I think it's alright.
And also, coming back to your Snowball save, they actually banned the Bat Rider, which is good against both of their cores, and the lassoed target you can't Snowball. So that's definitely a really good ban. You said from 100 to 0, so they don't want that to happen. That's why they just get it out. And coming back to your Jakiro, I played against Kyle. He played Jakiro mid. He was very, very mad when he lost that game. He was very
Wait, how many games did you lose?
He was very mad.
I don't want to get into this game. I don't.
You don't want to get into this game?
I've lost a lot of MMR to techies on my team. And I've lost MMR to this idiot's Luna because my carry player goes jungle at 3 minutes. He's like, I can't lane here. I'm just like, have you considered buying healing staff? It's a Wraith King. He has 2 gloves of haste, no boots.
Yeah, some games you can't win, no matter what you do. Some pub games are just...
And this face, this is the face I imagined as well. Like, as he's just spamming beam. Now gank... Final ban, the Meepo once from Secret. This time it is them taking it out themselves, but it makes sense. Again, if you have an Ember Spirit, you've got to be afraid of a Meepo. You have no counter picks to it. And if you look at the OGC lineup, they need a game winner right now.
That's also so strange how the tables have turned. Before, Ember Spirit used to be considered one of the best heroes versus Meepo. But now after Battle Fury isn't as popular as before, and the playstyle of Ember forces him to be more active in the mid game, he can't really even afford to go for that.
I mean, the biggest thing is that how they changed the interaction between the Sleight of Fist and the Battle Fury. Earlier, when you would use Sleight of Fist, it would like from all sides use the Battle Fury. Now, from where you use it, it's just a cone.
The biggest thing is the Earthbind. Before, even if you're Earthbind,
you can get out.
You can't anymore, which pretty much made Meepo one of the best heroes versus Storm, versus Ember Spirit, versus Void Spirit as well. They just can't run away. Last ban from OG Seed, however.
This is tough. Once again, you look at Secret, this could be a Zai Ench, a Puppy Ench, still very open. And Secret likely will probably take a Nishir Matumba Man hero, but you really just don't know as OGC.
I actually like the idea of Zai Ench here. Because it's like a Pagana in a sense that it's a fast hero. You can run away from the bristle. You can also slow him. Oh, dude.
Okay, it is weird. It is out there. But remember, we were talking about Bounty Hunter and how he brings the goal to the team. Doom is also quite similar in that way. Even though everyone has been hit by 10% less, he has a plus 150 Devour Gold talent.
True.
He also naturally just gets a lot of farm, and he's always going to bring you that utility plus Doom versus Ember.
That's a really good point. Like, we took 10% of the gold out of the game. So these heroes that weren't nerfed, that have gaining gold mechanics, are naturally going to be better. And there's the PA as a response.
To be honest, I'm not the fan of the Doom, because if he goes into this PA Ench lane and the Tusk comes, he just is gone.
0 base armor. You just feed.
He needs to get the Frost Creep, right?
But you can't eat that until level 2 Devour, I hope. I think because they changed Ice Ogre's creep level from 3 to 4.
They nerfed it a little bit too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if it's a tri-lane, no offlaner can go there, right? Whatever you're picking, if you go into Enchantress PA Tusk, you're gonna die as a dual lane. However, it will be 2-on-2 most likely.
I will say, I like OG Seed's chances more in this draft. I feel like you can play with a lot more tempo, and Doom to me synergizes a lot better with this Bristle than the Lycan did. Like, you're just gonna be able to run in. I want to see offensive items on the Bristleback, because if you look at the Secret lineup, you know, maybe a hood, but then just straight up damage. Halberd's super effective this game. You need armor against PA. I don't know, who you guys got?
I mean, you know why I like the other one for OG Seed better? Because you actually had an idea of how to push. Here, it's a little harder to execute, and I feel like against Secret, that can actually be a problem, that you need to be executing really well left to right, like for 30 minutes, and against Secret it's a bit hard for me. I can see the draft working, but I just feel like it's harder to play than the last one.
Got it. Liz?
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to go for Secret. I like the Doom pick. Will it be enough? I don't think so. I'm still going to go with Secret just because...
Brave men on my panel.
Just
Once
because
again,
they're so strong.
Team Secret
you go
to
with
win.
OGC. You have your brother there. You can always have
Secret's probably going to win this game, guys. I can't go there. But I do have two people that can take us into this game, assuming they're prepared. Toby and Pile Die. Are you with me, brothers?
We're with you. We're totally prepared. We've been discussing the draft with the Dota TV crowd for the last 5 minutes. It's been great.
Yes, very intelligent discussions.
Yeah,
It can't
very, very intelligent.
it can't be worse than the panel. So I'm sure you guys probably have a lot to
don't
add.
sell yourself short.
We'll back off this one. You guys take it away. We'll wave at you from the couch.
Thanks, pal. Enjoy your beverages. We may go into our last game of the night if Team Secret can pull this lane off. We have a Doom. Let's actually just address the demon in the room. What are we thinking about this guy? We were talking about like if he was trash during the draft of game 1.
I mean, let's also talk about that we have a dual demon lane, I believe. Two demons in one lane.
That's true. That's true. Color coordination is correct. Source material also right.
Yeah. No, yeah, you were actually talking about this here earlier, but the panel also said, which is true, that the hero has 0 armor, and Tuskar has a spell called Tag Team, which can it can end up.
But now he works with Jakiro, so he has 3 armor because he's got 1 base, and then he's hang on.
No,
because he's got the Ring of Basilius. No, he's got nothing. He's got regeneration.
Yeah, he's got a Ring of Protection.
Okay, well that's okay. Yeah, never mind. It's I was thinking like maybe we put a buckler down here or something. It's like nope.
Same thing is happening here. They're fighting for the bottom rune.
This is gonna be a little bit odd. Same thing as last time. Well, Z-Freak's able to pick up the rune at least. Defensive Disruption this time, he'll skill this up. Doom is trying to stand his ground. He went Infernal Blade. Matumba's dropping low on life. And Chessie, he's actually joined the fight too. Yapsol's trying to finish on Z-Freak, but it's Matumba who's in trouble. The Dual Breath will connect, and one more attack. No, he jumps back over towards Puppy. The Spirit's down, so Matumba has to run around, and Matumba will be brought down. Chessie gets the first blood, and then he will go to play brother on brother action in the middle, Spirit on Spirit.
Yeah. I can't analyze that. I don't know what just happened. That was really strange.
It's the same as the game 1 fight, right? It's like, well, I guess they just want a fight, and we're gonna have a fight.
I mean, the game 1 kind of made more sense, like how Void Spirit came in, and then he gets the first blood, and that's like that's pretty huge.
And that hurts for Zai. We were also debating during the drafting phase, like, how's it gonna go up on top lane with this off lane Necrophos? So Zai against Madara, who went Guru level 1, and Jakiro having the Door Breath, it's a hell of a lot of slow to work with. And he was going to die in bottom, but that's because he was 3-on-1.
Yeah, oh, sorry for interrupting. But like they did what I didn't expect. They start defensive tri lane. I guess that was always the plan.
Z-Freak's going to TP out. No one can get there in time.
Yeah, and I don't think now he's TPing up.
Yeah, Tuskar's left.
Yeah, I guess this would have been fine if the first blood wasn't already taken, but I just think it's a little... It's kind of whatever, I guess. It's just to give the Bristleback Jakiro more timer. So like, I think
look at it go again. Dual Breath is out. Can they hit with a Guru? Yeah, but no, Zai's way too far back.
Oh. No, because I think this offlane is going to be really hard to play right now.
Yeah, Yapsol's looking for the courier. He's going to find the creep wave instead. I guess he'll take that too.
The mid lane. Yeah, even though he has first blood, it's still like, it's not the easiest matchup.
Yeah.
Take a lot of damage.
10-5 versus 5-3. Yeah.
And it's also this...
having to burn mangoes.
Yeah. No, it's not that fun. And the bottom, it's Shadow Demon got Disruption to save himself, right? So like he basically is a creep. Like he doesn't do anything.
You know, when you had the Bristleback down here, you'll be able to like fight with a double wave underneath your tower, but this just feels like a license for Puppy to do more and more damage to the safe lane.
Yeah. Like he needs Shadow Poison. Then at least like he's a little scary.
Z-Freak, Defensive Disruption, he'll dodge the dagger. Now he can't save the Doombringer, but Matumba is very low. The poison, first one will connect. Can Z-Freak hit on the second? Nice. Matumba tries to dodge it, and he can't. Matumba will go down. Second death now of the game. He's got the only kill of the game. He's got both the deaths of Team Secret as well.
No, that first blood, I still can't get over it. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Did you think it was yours?
Well, Madara is having a good time. He's enjoying this. 15-11 being his CS for the top lane. Zai very heavily being shut out. But without the dual breath from Shakira, there's not the perfect control. But Madara's courier, that's definitely not micro properly. But he's just looking for the kill on the Necrophos, and they will claim it.
No, this is what I was scared of was going to happen. Like, the first few levels for Necro is, like, he's just weak. He's just a paper hero with a little bit of range. So, like, that's why I was kind of surprised that they started at the defensive tri lane. Like, the most important levels to help him. I thought, like, the Tusker would start with the Necro, right? And then when the Necro is okay, he'll just TP bottom and get some free kills.
Yeah, they didn't help him out.
Because
Trying to drag the wave instead.
Yeah, I mean, they're just trying whatever they can now, right?
Dual breath and nasal gook coming out. Shards from Yamsol don't really block anything. He just has to TP away to safety. They're trying to keep the creep wave with them. Finish up the... okay, we'll deny it. And then get the Satyr. That'll work.
Yeah.
And now a double wave to farm for Madara. My god, this is a very fun time up on top. Can't say the same for mid, however, because Chessie's going to go down. Maybe a quick fairy fire, and Nisha will let him go.
Oh.
Bottle will arrive, and it couldn't have come at a better time for Chessie. But you still lose the SD, but this feels to also be par for the course for Z-Freak.
Yeah. No, he should be super happy he got that first blood on Void Spirit. I think this lane would have been...
Tomb's dead.
Yeah, I mean, the lane is gets harder and harder the more levels in slides, but... Oh, he's actually going Flame Guard, so... Yeah. Alright. Chessie will be fine.
Why would Nisha want to prioritize Flame Guard over the slight in the lane?
Oh, no, for the lane he wouldn't. The Flame Guard has to be for something else that I'm missing. To me,
that's just farm.
Yeah, I guess he wants to farm John or something. I'm not sure. It doesn't really make sense to me because it can also just get purged off, doomed off.
Like it's really good for Poppy. He slipped him behind the lines, put down a Radiant Observer Ward, and he took the bounty rune. So as Chessie comes over to try and refill the bottle up, Poppy's going to try and solo kill Chessie. And he's like, well, my rune is gone. Where is my rune?
Yeah,
and Poppy's waiting on the
Impetus.
Wait, is he blocked in? Is Poppy actually going to solo kill him? We've seen this at Tier 2 towers with Chain Lightning Creeps from Poppy before, but he actually just soloed Chessie, who thought he was getting a bounty. And he was really Poppy's bounty.
Oh, that's a very good play. That's
classic Poppy.
Yeah. Wow.
It was actually the first thing you said when the Enchantress appears, like, I hope Poppy's playing it.
Yeah, no, I like it. I like this hero. And it's always nice to see someone, like, really good at it.
They're going to try and gank mid. Welcome back to the lane, Chessie. And, yeah, you don't want to be here. Tusker was waiting on the top. You dropped the Observer Ward, looking for the gank. But, yep, you can see the gank very, very clearly.
Yeah. Oh, that's an extremely game-winning play right there. It's like...
Now he's out, and he can't TP forward. And they get Jakira to TP over.
Poppy's going this super cool henge build. It's nothing in heal, just wants to hit people.
Oh, they just keep going on mid. Underneath the tower, Z-Freak, able to get a defensive disruption off, but Pexu, he can get a dual breath, and that's kind of it. An extra TP is on the way, and it's going to be Madara arriving. But Ember Spirit's level 6, so they can't control him.
Yeah, now they're getting outplayed. This is not pretty.
Chessie's doing the walk back to mid lane. It's like, well, I got a bristle back here too now, so like I don't have any lanes. Zai's able to farm up top lane now.
Yeah, exactly. That's the bit. Like the only guy who was having like a bit of trouble, he just gets 2-3 waves for free now, and like they're just happy everywhere.
You can't even really contest Matumba. Matumba just like sits in the trees and stifling daggers to farm if he ever feels too heavily pressured.
No, this bottom lane is always. Like, as soon as Tusker goes down there, as soon as there are 3 heroes with a Tusker down there, like, Doom will just die. There's nothing they can do about it.
Well, this is problematic for OG, but they still have the _1 net worth guy on the field. It's Madara. And, like, what does he do? Like, can he do anything apart from just run at Zai?
I mean, he needs to keep farming for a bit more. Like, he needs way more to do anything. Yeah, he needs a hood this game for sure.
Oh, he's going to get his salve cancelled. Half duration salve, that's not a fun thing. At least Void Spirit Chessie now has the Astral Step. But Flame Guard burns pretty hard too. And Tuskar's itching for another fight, but he's underneath Observer and Sentry of Dire side. Poppy doesn't care. Level 4 running forward at level 5 Doom. Doom still only got Chain Lightning, while mid lane, Astral, step yourself out of here, Chessie. You can't take this fight. He's getting hit by the duel. Actually, the dual breath actually helps him out with Yabso. Anisha getting caught. Venetia, the Spirit, it's a little too slow. Ice Path, control is available. Now Heal Spirit tries to get over the other side of the river, a little bit too far away, but that won't stop Matumberman from getting involved in the fight. Void Spirit, another Remnant buys some extra time. Jakira, the side of Fist. Nisha, able to catch Chessie on the other side of the tree line, into the Searing Chains on Peksu. And 5 heroes from Team Secret, 4 heroes from Team Secret, because, hey, Zai doesn't need to be there.
Yeah.
Converging on the Tier 1 tower on mid, and they will take it too.
Yeah. No, they're playing really good this game. It's very nice to see.
I tried too hard in game 1. It's like, why don't we just dominate from the first get-go in game 2?
No, it's hard being OGC right now. They there's not that many moves for you.
I don't know what this Doom's meant to do either. Like, he's had Chain Lightning, and that's it. He hasn't had anything else. Like, you want the panel was saying, like, he wants to get the Frost Ogre, like, get some armor and try and stand in the lane, but doesn't even feel like that would be enough.
No, I mean that part is over now. Like, PA is not even, like, she won't even go back there. Puppy's just gonna sit there and farm. Like, I would just Doom him and kill him. Like, just get a free kill.
Well, so D-Freak's going to take the outpost. Same time, Yapsol's already taken the opposite one, and now he's going to TP to the bottom lane. So they're going to make sure that Team Secret control both the outposts at this rate. Unless Void Spirit can reclaim the top. But then I also see Zai there. Did he get in time for the Reaper's side? No, not enough range. And Tusker. Oh, he'll snowball him. Outpost at least will go 1-1. But Yapsor loses his life to try and contest it. Nisha looking for all the runes.
Yeah, they got 3, denied 1. Seafreak actually denied one of them.
Top tier 1 town's been taken out by Zai and Matumba. And OGS are trying to add as much pressure on the bottom lane as they possibly can.
Yeah, they're just sitting 5 heroes down the right. Puppy's chilling.
You trying to find that happy place for OGC again?
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Yeah. What Mandara is doing now is they just have to go down. Like, they just have to go dive it.
But can they take Team Secret? If Team Secret want to try and fight this, like, Puppy's not leaving.
Yeah.
He could have TP'd out. He's waiting, and he grabs the range creep.
Yeah, no, he's TPing out. Yeah, no, he's just being annoying. You know, they don't want to TP all heroes down there. So the Doom should just Doom there earlier, get the free kill. Like, get some sort of thing going.
Oh, and he got the courier. Come on, you saw the creep walking up the lane. That hurts.
Yeah.
Nisha looking over towards Chessie. Oh, he got a little unlucky with the Searing Chains. Got the 2 creep instead of Void Spirit.
Yeah. I mean, OGC, they kind of have the relevant levels right now. Just wait for Bristol to be a bit more tanky, and then, like, maybe you can do something.
He's doing the Hood and Vanguard build again.
Oh, he's doing Vanguard? Oh, it's doing Vanguard.
Yeah, got it queued up. Chessie got the courier. I actually took off the Fated Brooch. It was Nisha's courier. And there's the Remnant. Time to doom him. Delete the Ember Spirit if they possibly can. Zai's going to stick with him. Defensive Snowball buys a little bit more time. Zai copying a lot of damage in the meantime, and actually Snowball over, taking him with him over towards the neutral camp. Zai, yeah, he can't get away from this, but you've still got the Doom now going full duration. An Ember Spirit at 50% of his HP, and Doom can now die. As, would you believe it, Matumba has joined the fight. Z-Freak will join him in the afterlife.
Yeah. No, you thought OGC maybe they had something there, but nah.
And Madara's going to try and get the last of this ancient stack. That's still pretty hefty to get through. Back turned or not. Careful of the turn. Careful of the turn. That's 30 HP.
Yeah, Peksu getting solo killed. Yeah.
Middle lane. Jump in from Nisha, looking for Chessie. Has the DD rune. I don't think Nisha's done just yet. He's still got 2 spirits available, but no, not going to get involved.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
This is a lot of confidence for Pexu not to leave.
Yeah, he's waiting for his buddy here. Maybe, yeah, this should be a kill.
There's the dual breath. Has he got a whole, ice path, they able to connect as well. Jump forward, Remnant pulling back Poppy, and yeah, they do find the kill.
Has been killed.
Wait, he got his courier
He got-
again?
What? it's the range creep. And it's still chasing Pexu back to the tower. He'll need 4 hits to actually get the kill. That's 1, that's 2. Can't get the 3rd in, it's too far away. That's a little bit rude. While up on top lane, Bristleback dies in the tree line. Couldn't get away from the rest of Team Secret behind the tier 2 tower.
Yeah. No, Bristle also kind of struggles against tag team. It's not...
That's aggressive, Jesse. I didn't have an international step to get away from this, and now Zai will wait for him. Hold him in position, get ready for the scythe. No, a quick little step away. It feels like OG want to fight, but they don't know how to open.
Yeah, they're trying to get something going. I mean, the Bristle, okay, he died when he was... Because he's got his Vanguard and Hood now, right? So he wants everyone to hit him.
Drip still on cooldown. They find Matumba. Tries to go invis. Doesn't just try, succeeds, and jumps away to safety.
And like Secret they feel like they're almost ready.
You got Deso on PA. You go Roshan now.
I mean, this is where OGC, they have to try to fight.
Yeah.
Let's go. Hope for the best. They need to go right now.
They're under a Radiant Obs. Like, they can get rid of it, but have they even got time to get there? Roshan's down to 1/3 of his HP.
Yeah.
They're chasing down Poppy, but Poppy is such a
he's
consolation
just
prize in the sharp block. Yeah, Madara. He's not getting close enough. Or the bash on Yabso. Down to 34 HP. Very, very low. Jump forward. Does the Spirit actually connect? No, it doesn't. It's facing the wrong direction. And the side of Fistirian Chain's catching both of the supports of OG Seed. They do get the Purge over on Zai, allowing Chessie to jump forward. But how much they just commit to kill Zai? And what else you got left in the tank? Z-Freak's trying to play from inside the pip, and Matumba is a triple kill from him. The Spirit, finally they'll bring him down, but he's already got the Aegis to the Immortal. Madara being controlled up by Nisha with the Steering Chains. Tusker snowball forwards. They're trying to battle both sides of this fence. Right. Madara will finally be brought down as Matumba has the ultra kill, and he's looking for the full rampage. TP out, jump forward. Do you see him? They don't see him. Nighttime was too far away. Nisha, he gets left, but he didn't go anywhere. He stayed right.
No, I think that was OG Seed's best chance. But yeah, Puppy, they got outplayed by Puppy and Yapster basically. Like, chasing around the edge a bit, then blocked off on the ramp, and then Roche is dead. And like Secret can get to back off just a bit, you know? And then the supports are exposed and they get killed. Very nice. Yeah, Secrets, they played really good this game, I gotta say.
I'm still trying to find that happy place for OG Seed, but it does really look like it's only 6,000 advantage, but I guess with the current gold system, this is actually still quite huge.
Yeah, it's not only that, like they have a carry Bristle, right? With a Hood and Vanguard.
Yeah.
It's not some Naga Disruptor here that you can hope for.
PA's jumping.
You can hope for
freak.
this.
Disruption's out. They'll purge over on Nisha. Necro just walking in, and Shadow Demon quite quickly evaporates.
Yeah. No, it's hard to say because like how you want it to be played by OG Seed. It's like the Bristle is trying to defend every tower. Because I don't think they're waiting for anything. Like there's nothing amazing coming up for them, you know. It's like you kind of have to hope they dive a Bristle under tower. But that, like, right there, okay, yeah, it's dying.
Oh wait, they actually scythed him too. Message has been sent and received. He came underneath the sentry ward. Probably should have known about that. I think they actually dewarded one of the dire obs. But yeah, Invis Rune, felt confident, died.
Yeah.
And now the outposts get both claimed up by Team Secret. Matumba's continuously farming up towards the BKB.
Yeah,
he's got right? 2 of the parts coming out. Just needs the remainder of the recipe, so 700 gold, and he's there. Meanwhile, what have you got out of this Doom pickup? Like you put a decent amount into this. He's got Purge, he's got drums and a buckler. At least he's got armor, but no initiation. So Madara looking for his own opening on Zai. Stifling Dagger flies in. It's a good ice path and dual breath, so Zai's lost a lot of movement speed. Defensive disruption in the back lines. Nietzsche was already going in. Same with the Absol. Defensive snowball. In fact, they're coming over towards Madara. This will pull him underneath the tier 1 tower. And they don't even get the snowball stun. Have they got enough damage? Yep, Necro will end up falling. Yapsor's dying pretty quickly too. Madara's going to stay on the back of him, and maybe he can find a little bit more underneath his own tier 1 tower. It's a 2-for-1 trade-off. Doom was lost, so nothing of value is down. And Puppey now trapped inside the river. Spirit pulling him back in again, allowing Madara just to stand, seal, and deliver. And where's the extra help? Nisha going to now try and work as hard as he possibly can with the banished up Matumba to find a couple of more of these pickoffs, and they do find one. Peksu is down. Matumba still battling up against Madara, has to jump further out of range. Only 2 cool spray stacks on him. But the stuns from Poppy's creep allowing the extra space just to back off. It's probably the best fight I've seen OGC get to have, even if they didn't get the 2 big calls they wanted.
Yeah, their positioning worked out way better there. Like the Doom was kind of zoning the PA.
They're hunting. Ember Spirit jumps forward, Z-Freak. Oh, this hurts. TP coming in from Jakira, but there's 3 heroes. Yeah, you cancel that. And in fact, Zai wants to have his own little play. But that's a Bristleback. He's not playing with Bristleback.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But even if you win the fight, you still can't get an advantage on the map if you're OG.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Yeah. It's, I mean, it can still happen. Like, the Bristleback's still very tanky, the Quill's hurt.
Dire's bottom tower
It's just so hard to lock them all down, you know? You got this Doom, but, like, what we've seen happens, like, he dooms someone, right? And then they kind of run away. And the rest of the team, they're, like, you know, PA's blinking around.
Oh, heals. Into the Spirit. Jesse trying to initiate, pulling back in Matumberman, but now he BKBs. Looks to fight. Reaper Scythe. Goodbye, Void Spirit. And probably goodbye the rest of OGC. Peksu trying to battle inside of his own fire, but doesn't protect you. Z-Freak quickly popped by Matumberman. And now Madara. Maybe they try and focus on him. Zai into the snowball. They'll get that quick stun. Need to get to the front of him, however. Zai still being brought down. As Madara is a very difficult target to have sustained fights against. There's 7 core spray stacks. Matumberman is just standing underneath. He doesn't really care. He'll jump back in once again, working with all the rest of his team. 5 heroes down for OG. This is a stomping by Team Secret. They are totally golden right now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's
Yeah, and I really like the Vlads by Puppey too here. Lets the PA, like, just keep fighting. He doesn't care about the Quills this much. It's just all around, like, they're just making the correct choices. And they like, especially like the early game rotation, the tower, mid tower, when Puppey first solo kills him, and then they kill him again.
You just don't get online if you're Chessie then.
No.
Like the Yule Step is meant to be your initiation into fighting, right? Then a follow-up item, but no follow-up item.
No, it's just one of those frustrating. He's like level 5.8, and he just wants to TP in and get that last bit of experience, and then they kill him again. All right.
They're gonna hunt him mid. Fire Spirit Vessel charges, ready to go. Chessie, okay. This is optimistic. Trying to battle up against a level 15 Nisha. You got extra control.
That's gonna go.
Just try and step yourself out of this one, Chessie. Up he goes, Peksu. It's a good doom over on Matumberman. They're committing everything they can to kill off the Phantom Assassin. Snowball save buys X a little bit of time, but look at him just survive. He gets all the extra heals. They're standing on top of him. OGC does 5, trying to bring down the raid boss, and finally they're able to do it. Madara, however, Spirit Vesseled up, and for all of the commitment that OGC do, yep, you end up killing off the PA. A huge streak to end. Good money, but it all went to the Z-Freak, who's about to get Shard blocked up and killed, trying to enter into his own base. The only player left alive is the Jakiro. That's, yep, good luck.
Yeah. No, they did their best right there. But like, as you said, with the Vlads and the mech, like, it's not even easy killing PA like that anymore. Eventually she won't even care about being doomed. She'll just fight. Especially if she gets BKB off.
So now the mid-rise gets taken. Almost feels like OG are utilizing this as good practice against a high-tier team. Doom trying to purge himself free of the control, but Impetus flies forward, already down to 50%.
Yeah.
And Jesse looking for his own target over towards Puppey. It's a good ice path. They'll need the macro replier and every other bit of damage they've got to kill off Puppey. And looks like Team Secret already cutting their losses. Chessie, he wants to find Zai, but because they've split up their attack, they actually haven't got a single kill. OGC having to retreat while Yapsor brings them all straight back into the fight. Reaper Scythe comes down and Doom goes from it. Maybe they have some damage, but Void Spirit, so much life being removed from him. He has to Astral step himself away to safety. The Ice Blast from Takira continue to create space, but Madara, he just doesn't have the life to sustain this. At least got the back to block.
Yeah.
The Chessie is gone, and the teammates aren't really there from OGC to continue this defense. The backdoor protection is only buying him a second.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
This is when you look to the GG push, right? No, they're gonna be safe. They're gonna be safe.
Yeah, it's hard to see a way to victory here.
Bottom tower has evolved.
Is there a nice positive thing outside of like Team Secret just playing well that you would flag in this game?
No, I mean, like they did. That's the biggest thing. Like they did a lot of like really nice plays. But I think it was a mistake to have this Crystal as a carry. Like the Doom pick was interesting, right? But I think it was very like simple-minded in the case. Like they're like, yeah, we want to be able to kill this Amber Spirit, right? So what can do that? All right, Doom, you Doom.
Yeah. Doom
It's
deletes
like-
hero, right?
Yeah,
and we
it's
win game.
not hard enough. They needed something more powerful than a Bristleback.
The GG is finally called.
Yeah, you can't expect first pick a Bristleback and then he's supposed to carry the game. Like that's not gonna work.
Well, it was a hard life. They chose it. And
Yeah.
Team Secret will be able to 2-0 against OG, keeping them actually undefeated so far during the tournament.